I want it to be real. I do want it to be real. I do.
I can't remain like you're doing today because you're physical. So, just had to make a video quickly to let you know I'm doing it.
This woman thinks she's starting a family with the famous country singer, Chase Rice.
It's got to be a hell of a woman to come into my life and say, okay, you know what? Because if I go down that road, I don't want to screw that up.
Catherine is planning to marry this man after being promised VIP tickets to his concert.
We wanted to meet each other, and he said to meet him in North Carolina, so I took off to North Carolina that weekend.
And flights on private jets.
The one that he had got originally was only for 4 people. He wasn't able to get a bigger jet. They were all out of that size or whatever, and that's why he didn't come.
Our team will track down the truth behind this romance.
I've done my research. I've looked at all the...
So why are you here?
Can we convince her before she sends any more money?
I've probably spent over $10K for meet and greets that never happened, fan club cards.
Quit sending them videos of your children.
Say hi, Chase.
Hi, Chase Rice.
She's gotten into my face, yelled at me, screamed at me.
So what is it any of your business where my money goes?
Not my business.
Let's see if we can get to the bottom of this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your engagement with our videos help us reach new audiences and can potentially stop other people from being scammed. All right, team, we got another case. I'll read her email. Hi, Catfish team. I need help convincing my best friend she is not actually dating country singer Chase Rice. Her personal and business bank accounts have both been hacked. She recently lost her husband of 22 years and has young kids. So I'm really worried about her. Help, please.
Hello, Catfish team. My name is Deborah. I am getting a hold of you guys for my best friend, Catherine, who I believe is getting catfished.
Hi, my name's Catherine Clark. I'm 41 years old. I'm an insurance agent.
I've known Catherine since I was 16 years old. We worked at the country club together.
Back in the day, like when we were teenagers,
We were both bussing tables at that time.
pretty much I'm the one who showed her how to party.
Because she's probably one of the smartest people I know. She's an insurance agent. She owns her own business. She does really well in that.
Before entering the world of internet dating, Catherine was happily married.
No relationship's perfect. Ours wasn't perfect by far. But the thing is I never gave up. He never gave up. So that's why we lasted so long. We got together when I was 19, but we never legally got married. He had 2 boys when I got with him. And then we had 3 kids together. He died of heart failure. I miss him every day. You're with somebody for 22 years, and then all of a sudden, boom, they're gone. It's hard. It really is. Especially when your kids are like, Mom, I miss Dad. I mean, it really breaks your heart because they're so innocent. They didn't deserve to have their dad die. I loved him. I loved him with all my heart. There's times, I'll have my good days and I'll have my bad days, but I'm still going through the grieving process, I think.
Since he's passed, it's been a whole different situation.
Catherine lost not only her husband, but also her best friend. As time passed, loneliness slowly crept in. In hopes of connecting with new people, she created a profile on TikTok.
I just did live TikToks. Like I would just get on there and just chat with people.
I think TikTok is a place where people make a lot of money doing nothing. Bullshit people.
I got in contact with Chase Rice back in 2020. I was liking his videos on TikTok.
She spends about 95% of the time on the phone talking to him.
I sent him a message. I think it was hi, and then he just asked how old I was, what my marital status was, things like that. And it evolved from there.
As far as I know, she never even knew who the guy was until he hit her up, I believe.
I could be one of the top fans of Chase Rice. He's just a couple years younger than me, really. I listen to his music. In fact, my kids are fans now, too. I like everything about him. I like how he's nice with kids. I find him very attractive. I know he's single and no kids. He's been more focused on his career. That's what he said in all his interviews.
Yeah, I absolutely want kids, for sure. My dad was a great dad. Mom was a great mom. We were raised in a family of 3 boys and lived the all-American dream. I would love to recreate that. Marriage is going to be tough for me.
Why? What makes it so tough to lock you guys down?
I mean, it's got to be a hell of a woman to come into my life and say, okay, you know what? Because if I go down that road, I don't want to screw that up.
My kids need a father in their life. And he said he's willing to do that. He's willing to be there for me and my kids.
You don't even know who you're sending videos to, Catherine. Like, quit sending them videos of your children.
She's nice.
Say hi, Chase.
Hi, Chase Rice. I thought you were going to call him so we could actually meet him.
He says that, that he'd want kids too. I said, well, first we have to meet and find out, if everything connects, You never know, if it's going to work out or not.
I don't think she has not one of her friends that believes what she's doing is the real Chase Rice, like, at all.
He lost his dad, and when he was in college, I believe, he was going to be a football player, and then he got injured, and that's when he started pursuing music. I don't look at Chase Rice as any celebrity. Honestly, I don't. I look at him as a human being. I mean, you're still human. You still eat, sleep, and same.
Catherine and this Chase Rice profile hit it off right away, but everything went left when she asked him about meeting him in person.
I've signed up for his fan club on his website. You just go and you put in your email and you get updates and whatnot from his website. I've corresponded through email with some of the management to schedule for a meet and greet or fan card or whatever. Anytime I've sent money for like the meet and greets or fan cards or whatever, it was to a specific name. When they emailed me back on the fan card information, it was pretty much a form that I had to fill out with my name, my address, email, my phone number, my work profession or whatever. It's like the size of a card, business card or whatever. It's got my picture, it's got my name, my information on it, and it says Chase Rice, and it says VIP member. Supposedly gives us access to be able to meet Chase Rice, supposedly.
After Catherine received this card, she lost connection with the profile of Chase Rice and his management, who she bought the card from. But a few days later, the floodgates opened. Her phone was suddenly plagued with people who claimed they were the famous country singer. This is when Catherine's hunt to track down which one of these profiles was the real Chase Rice.
I've bought many fan club cards. I mean, over the last 7-8 months or whatever, there was so many cards I purchased for fan. It's ridiculous. Like I know I was doing I shouldn't have done it, but I did it. I've got so many of them that I talk to, it's not even funny. Or yeah, I've got tons of messages on my TikTok even. I don't even know how many Chase Rices. Like I've got 5 million of them on my inbox, like literally. In fact, I've got a couple of them wanting me to come to Tennessee right now.
He supposedly sent her tickets, VIP tickets.
He's asked me if I wanted some VIP tickets, and I said yes. And so
she's like, "You want to go to Nashville?" And I was like, okay.
And just like that, Seekers, is where Debbie and Catherine's first adventure would begin. They hopped on a flight from New Mexico to Nashville and were supposedly going to meet Chase Rice at his concert.
I packed my bags and left the next day. It actually was the first time I'd flown in forever. Well, we were excited. This is the first time we'd ever been to Nashville. It was going to be like a mini vacation. I literally funded the whole trip. The rental car, the hotel, the food. Debbie didn't have a job.
Until we got there and at the door, and they're like, "These aren't real tickets."
That's when they told us that they won't get you in. Like, they were not valid.
So she's like, "I paid $500 for these tickets and we can't even get in to see him." She did text him that night after the show, and she was just upset about the whole thing. By the time we left, she was so ready to go. Like, we were at the airport so early.
Yeah, I quit talking to him after I found out the tickets were fake. I was very mad.
Well, Seekers, looks like that's two different profiles that turned out to be fake. But Catherine didn't stop here. She had another run-in with a third profile. And in her mind, this Chase Rice profile had to be the real deal.
She did go to North Carolina to fly and meet him in his hometown, I'm guessing.
We wanted to meet each other, and he said to meet him in North Carolina, so I took off to North Carolina that weekend. It was a spur-of-the-moment thing. I just decided to go. I just packed enough clothes for the weekend. Well, I don't know. When I go anywhere, I pack a lot. I was texting him while I was during my trip, let him know, hey, I'm getting on the next plane.
She didn't tell me about this trip until like very last minute that she was going.
And then I was like, hey, I just landed. And then I got a shuttle to my motel, and then we were texting each other. And I let him know I'm there, and he tells me he'll be there in a little bit or whatever. And then
she spent, I think, 3 nights, 4 days there.
I just stayed there at the motel because everything was closed because of the snow and the ice and stuff. So literally I couldn't go anywhere. Like, I just stayed at the motel and just slept or watched TV or whatever I did.
But did she see him? No, of course not. He never showed.
I was upset. I blocked him.
After flying to North Carolina and spending 4 days in her hotel waiting to meet yet another Chase Rice profile, Catherine realized that this one wasn't the real man of her dreams either. So she decided to move on to another Chase Rice profile.
I know that he's told her, I think a couple months ago, that he was going to come down and see her.
He was supposed to come and get me and my kids, and we were going to all spend Easter together. Somewhere up in Washington to a cabin.
Bought the kids new outfits. She went and, got all ready to go.
I just said, hey, you guys want to go somewhere for Easter? And he said, yeah. He at the airport here. He was supposed to come get us. I didn't even know he had one. He supposedly was renting one. Me, my 3 kids, and my son's girlfriend, and then him. He said that the one that he had got originally was only for 4 people. He wasn't able to get a bigger jet. They were all out of that size or whatever. And that's why he didn't come.
And he never showed. Of course, I kept telling her that he wasn't going to show.
I'm still torn about it. I don't know what to believe anymore.
Despite everything, Catherine remains determined to find true love with the real Chase Rice. Every day she receives messages from multiple profiles, and the thought of being in a relationship with her favorite celebrity keeps her engaged with all of them. However, this ongoing pursuit has begun to strain her relationship with Debbie and has also created tension within her family.
Debbie has not been supportive through the whole thing at all, period. Plain and simple. She's hated it from the start.
I'm not going to be that friend that sits back and watches this and not say how I feel about it. She wants to show me pictures of, oh, look, look, look. It's like, don't show me because I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel.
She calls it chasing rights or whatever.
Told me that it's her life and she's going to live it how she wants. And I just need to back off. She's gotten into my face, yelled at me, screamed at me.
I mean, she is living under my house. So I pretty much told her, I'll do what I want. This is my life. If you don't like it, whatever. I don't care.
He's real, Debbie. He's real. He's real. I'm like, okay, Kat.
Yeah, I am a grown woman. I take care of my kids. Who cares?
And I think why she's having a hard time with it is because she gets the attention.
I think she's jealous because I'm always on my phone chatting with them.
She tried to tell me one time that I thought that she was undeserving of it, or I thought that I was jealous of her.
She says that I don't talk to her or anything anymore. She says that my phones consume my time.
I'm not jealous. That's far from it.
It's my life. I'll live my life how I want. I'm a grown woman.
Dude, I'm not jealous you're talking to freaking some dude in Nigeria. I'm sorry, I'm not. I feel sorry for you, though.
As you can see, these two have been at odds over these Chase Rice profiles, and Catherine continues to spend thousands of dollars trying to sort it all out.
I've probably spent over $10K just buying for meet and greets that never happened, fan club cards, whatever, fake tickets to the concert in February. Yeah.
But let me tell you this. She had gotten a settlement from her husband dying, okay? That's $300,000.
She has her little theory or whatever, but in all reality, I haven't really spent money. I paid for meet and greets that's never happened. I paid for fan cards or whatever that's never come through, things like that. But I've never actually sent him money for him.
In 3 months, it's gone. I don't know what she did with it. I can't honestly say. It was all gone by December.
I'm not an idiot. I have, researched my things and stuff. And
I looked up a person on Facebook who, claimed to be his manager, who she said was his manager, and I hit her up or whatever. And I'm like, you guys are evil people. You guys are scammers and you guys are evil people. I just wish you'd leave my best friend alone. It breaks my heart for her, for her children, just everything that he's putting her through, really.
I will never know whether it's going to work or not unless I meet up in person.
Then again, I'm to the point where she's putting herself in this position right now.
I want it to be real. I do want it to be real. I do.
I want her to realize and open her eyes and snap out of it.
I'll tell Debbie in your face. I'll tell her, I told you I was right. I'm not an idiot.
Please help us, Catfish. Please help my best friend, Catherine, really figure out if this is the real Chase Rice. I know, and everybody else knows it's not, but please help her.
We want to meet in person and be able to, see if everything's real that we feel or whatnot, and see if we want to go farther from there and just live life and grow together.
If you like this video, please consider subscribing. And once you've done that, give this video a like too. If you're looking to contact us and you think you might need our help finding out who you're communicating with online, or maybe you need help breaking through to a friend or a family member, don't hesitate to reach out to our email, sharemystory@socialcatfish.com. We can help you find the answers you've been looking for. After receiving a message from Debbie and Catherine, our team got together to discuss the details and come up with a game plan.
That's terrible. So she lost her husband and now she's having to raise all of her kids on her own.
Yeah, it's so sad. I mean, even when I was chatting with her recently, you could tell that she's still grieving.
So her friend is obviously worried about her, but why exactly does she think she's dating him?
First of all, what world would a celebrity reach out to you and be like, pay for tickets? Like, usually they offer you free tickets, right? It's easy for them to get access to their own tickets.
Right.
But then have you go and then have fake tickets and then you're still talking to the person? That doesn't make sense.
She sent us a ton of pictures of Chase. He also sent her videos.
I can't remain like you're going today. I guess your visit almost to home. Just had to make a video. Quickly to let you know I'm Jenny, like E30, and please do well to have a great day.
Chase Rice sent her explicit images of it, exposing himself.
Oh, allegedly.
Allegedly.
At minimum, if we can do an IP tracker, we can contact the people through Cash App. In the past, we've seen the AI videos, so if we could take a look at those, we could determine if they're real or not.
Sounds like we got a bunch of work to do, y'all. Let's get to it.
All right, let's go.
Alright, Seekers, the search team dug into everything they could to help find answers for Catherine. We needed to come with enough information to prove to her the truth about her relationship with Chase Rice. We decided the best way to relay all this information was in person. So we decided to fly both Catherine and Debbie out from New Mexico to California so we could sit down with them at the office. Debbie and Catherine left their house at 4 a.m. for a 30-minute drive to Durango, Colorado airport to catch their flight at 6 a.m. But they weren't able to make it on time. We still don't know exactly how they didn't make that flight, but no worries. Brienne rebooked a flight out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's a 3-hour drive away from where they were.
Made it into Albuquerque. Here we are. Headed to the airport now. We will be on this next flight.
Catherine and Debbie make it to the Albuquerque airport just in time to watch the 12:15 p.m. flight take off without them. Close, but not quite. Round 3. Brienne rebooks their flight again, but the only flight that was available was at 7 p.m. So they waited around until their flight was ready.
Are you excited?
Let's get there first.
Well, hey, this is the furthest we've gotten all damn day. Cheers.
We're checked in. We're ready to get on the flight. No mistakes, no mess-ups, no more drama, no more drunkenness.
Got our flights, got our seats. Just waiting to take off now. Say hi, Catherine.
My tailbone hurts.
So does mine.
Finally, at 10 p.m., both of them landed in Ontario, California. A little later than we planned, but they made it.
Hi guys, we arrived in Ontario, final destination.
They took an Uber down to a hotel that was close by our office. At 11 p.m., they were ready to call it a day.
Good morning, Catfish. I was thinking last night, I'm kind of worried because even if she does find out it's not him, or if it is him, but if it's not him, she's going to still continue to talk to him. I really hope not. But that crosses the back of my mind. So we're getting ready to leave the motel. Gonna go see what's going on over there at Catherine's room. Are you ready?
Why?
Just for today. Huh? Let's see. Tell the camera how ready you are. We'll see y'all shortly. Bye.
All right, so we're gonna go pick them up.
Ugh, missed their flight twice.
It feels like there's gonna be some animosity. I hope there's not.
Yeah, that's what we're getting into. Hello.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. Let's do hugs. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Hi, nice to meet
good.
you. Nice to meet you.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
How was the flight?
Let's just say that American Airlines is going to get a page complaint from me.
Oh no, a page.
Yesterday was a disaster.
Wait, so who didn't check in?
I checked in on my phone. I thought I had checked in, but we were there. We got there right before they started boarding. Debbie,
I was running a little late. Yes.
she didn't show back at the house until 4:30 in the morning.
Damn.
Oh, you were
No, but then we
working?
had to go to her office, you guys, and we had to print out my ID that she was supposed to print out yesterday or the day before when she was at work.
When she shouldn't have even lost her
Oh,
ID.
so you didn't have your ID?
I did my driver's license. It's been lost for a couple weeks.
She lost it
I
for
don't
like
know.
a week ago.
And we would have made it in time had we not even had to stop then. I mean, it was numerous things, and
It was just a hectic day.
It's in the past.
Yes.
it wasn't that bad when we went to Nashville.
No, everything went smoothly when we went to Nashville.
Oh yeah, Tennessee. Y'all went to Tennessee, right?
We did.
Yeah, it was the
It
first time
did.
we'd ever been to Tennessee, either one of us.
We even went to go see a show, you guys.
We know about that show.
Debbie has jokes.
Do it, Debbie, do it.
Oh, she doesn't want to start with me.
No.
It was
He's a
good-
handsome guy.
He is very handsome.
Yeah.
Has he texted you while you've been out here?
Mhm.
What'd he say?
Which one?
How do you know which one is the real one?
I don't. That's why I called Bree, because I don't. I don't even know if any of them are real, honestly.
So how many are you talking to right now?
The main one, probably about 3, I think is what it was. But since I gave you guys all the information, I've got more that's reached out to me again that I hadn't quit talking to. And who's to say any of them are real?
None of them are real.
She's just jealous.
After a quick stop for coffee, we finished the ride and arrived at the office.
Ooh.
Yeah, it is nice out.
It is.
Ugh.
We gave Catherine and Debbie a quick tour around the office, then David and Brienne headed upstairs to sit down to go over everything the research team had found.
Catherine, Debbie, this is David.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Yeah,
you.
nice to meet you.
The team got situated, and we were ready to reveal everything to Catherine and Debbie.
Just briefing David really fast. Catherine, you're talking to how many different Chase Rice profiles?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'll tell you. Hold on.
Head count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Why so many?
Another phone. Hold on, she's not done.
Isn't
11,
extreme?
12.
Why two phones? Why
A
checked,
dozen.
Why checked bag? Why 11?
I
Chase
don't
Rice
know. It
profiles?
keeps me entertained, I guess. I get bored and I just start chatting with them and we just continue to chat.
It's a full-time job.
I have no doubt. So what's this infatuation with Chase Rice?
I don't know. I've liked him since I found out about him in 2020, honestly. I like his music. I just like him in general. Just what person he is, the music he writes, and whatever.
That's it. That's all she wrote. All right, we got a bunch of stuff we got to get through.
Yeah, I was gonna say, could you put on silent?
Silent?
Yes. Is that okay?
That's
Can you
fine
put
with
all
me.
27 of your phones on silent? Can you silence all your boyfriends right now, please?
This is like the least amount of phones she's had in her hand.
What?
In a minute.
Okay, why? Why multiple phones?
I have my phone. I have my husband's old phone.
Okay.
And then I have my work phone.
Debbie says you have 4 phones.
I have my old phone before I
She
got this
normally
phone.
has 4 phones going, you guys. I've seen it before. I shouldn't. I'll record it next time.
Should we jump into it?
Yeah, I was also thinking of maybe Could we start with IP tracker, maybe creating it to send it off?
Yeah, let's start it, yeah.
David and Brienne got to work creating an IP tracker to send to these Chase Rice profiles. We sent a cryptic text with a TikTok link attached to get them to click on it. Once the people behind these profiles clicked on these links, the IP tracker would reveal all of their locations.
All right, so we've set the IP tracker. Essentially what we're gonna do, we'll let it sit, and then when we're finished, we'll pull it up. And in real time, if they do click on it, we can see exactly where they are, okay? So hopefully, fingers crossed, by the end of this, you'll at least be able to know where these people really are. And maybe they are where they say they are, you know? What's going through your mind right now, by the way?
Anxious, excited, wanting to know if it is true or not, honestly. Because, I mean, I've been chatting with one of them, two of them for quite some time now.
Out of the 12 accounts, out of the 12 Chase Rice accounts that you talked to, how many of those have asked you for money? All of them?
All except for maybe one.
How much money would you say you've sent total out of all the 12 profiles? How much total?
Total probably be about 10K over the last 9 months.
Have you done any meet and greets for $10,000?
I haven't even had one.
You should have already met him by now and gone out to breakfast with the guy.
Right? Huh? You would think, right? Yeah, that's what I said. I was pretty mad about the whole situation when it didn't happen too, yes.
Debbie, why are you so emotional?
It doesn't matter. It's not your money.
No, but you are my best friend.
And you know where the money came from? It was my money from the casino winnings I had.
Baby, I understand because I understand you go to the casino and you win a lot. She does win thousands of dollars, but
well, it wasn't even my money that I earned. It was like money I won.
I can't believe she sits there and entertains this is all. And it just breaks my heart that she does is all.
I mean, like, I wasn't spending my own money on it. It's like money I won at the casino is what I've done. I mean,
$10,000 is $10,000.
I know it is.
$10,000.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, $10,000
I mean,
is a
she's
lot.
been through a lot, like probably $400,000 in the past year alone.
How do you know how much money I've been through?
But just because, Catherine, because of the 100 or the 300 you received after your husband died, and then the 60,000 you won right before that.
Okay, so what is it any of your business where my money goes?
I don't. It's not my business, Kat. I swear.
Because if you really want to get into money, I mean,
not my business. But what is my business is what they're doing to you.
I think your friend's only saying that she's hurt seeing you go through this chaos. It seems like an obsession. And I haven't known you very long. So, but like what I see, like you're like talking to these profiles like all the time, and it's like consuming a lot of your time like throughout the day. And it's consuming money too. So like you getting upset and like yelling at her and like saying your business, your money's none of my business, whatever. I don't think
my money is none of it.
But I don't think she cares about your money. She cares about you, and that's what she's expressing. And she can't even like look at you right now because she's like hurt so bad because she truly cares about you.
And she loves you. I can see that.
We've been through a lot together over the years. You know, my best friend. Trust me, right?
And I've been there for her.
Me more times than I could have
I've
ever
sent her
imagined.
money when she was low and down and had no way to get home. I mean, she had no way home. I sent her money to get home. I mean, so
I've been in some messed up positions throughout life, and this woman has been there financially, mentally, just everything for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm worried about her. You know,
because it's out of character.
Her kids would like to spend more time with her, I promise, because she spends 90% of her time in her room on her phone.
Does it make sense what she's saying?
I know.
Why she has the emotion?
I'm in my room, and it's because my husband died. I mean, I'm sad. I'm lonely. I don't like the fact that my husband died. I want my husband back. I do. But that's not going to happen.
Well, let's get into it. I think you need some clarity right now. So let's get into it.
Okay.
I mean, we'll start with the known stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is not Chase Rice's penis.
No, I know that. Yeah. I told you that when I sent it to you.
She found the real penis.
Oh my God.
I made it really small so I wouldn't have to look at it every time I opened up this document. So basically I ran the image that you shared with me through our reverse image search on socialcatfish.com, and then I was able to find, you'll see that they just took that face
photo
and layered it on top of someone else's body.
I knew that.
Let's talk about this.
What was going through your mind when you saw this? Because now you see.
I knew it was fake too.
Why are you doing what you're doing? But you're like the know-it-all. So like we're going through stuff right now.
I'm actually pretty smart, really, honestly, guys. I am. I've done my research. I've looked at all the photos. I really am smart.
So why are you here?
I don't know if he's real or not. The two main ones, like I really don't know. I really don't. And I do want to know who I've been talking to. I mean, some of them I have got attached to. I've been talking to them for so long, you know, whether we're friends or not. I don't even care if I have a romantic relationship with Chase or not. I mean, just being friends is fine with me too.
But you see right here, like, I mean, they photoshopped, you know, the text on there and then swapped out the head.
Now this I knew was
Driver's
fake.
license.
I knew this one was fake.
What was the reason why he sent you his driver's license?
To prove it was him. He said, let me send you here. You want me to send you my ID? Let me prove to you it's me. I mean, I see driver's licenses all day long. I'm an insurance agent. I mean, I know for a fact that was fake.
The driver's license says he's 6 foot tall.
He's 6'3" or something like that.
6'3", 6'4". They have an address on there, doesn't match where
No.
he's located.
No.
And then also the signature. Yeah, you
It
can
just says
easily find
Rice,
his
yeah.
signature everywhere.
I knew that was fake getting to.
Who sent you this social security card?
I don't remember which one, but I don't talk to him anymore either.
We have a tool that we use to validate social security numbers, and it tells us if it's a valid social security, the state that it was issued out of, and then also the date range in which it would estimate how old that person would be.
Right.
And so based off of that
With
social
the
security
number?
number, it's a valid social security number.
Oh, wow.
It's not valid to Chase Rice because it was issued in California, and Chase Rice has never lived in
In
California.
California, nope. He's always lived in Florida, North Carolina, or Tennessee.
All right, so what I'm trying to do, I don't know if this is gonna work right off the bat, but it should work. So I basically took 30 seconds of Chase Rice's voice.
To be honest, I didn't think I'd get into this and have the success that I've had so far. But I look at my life every night. I'm on stage, I'm looking around, I'm like, God dang, I get to do this for a living.
So I took that audio, I put it on here using AI, right? This cost me $5, Catherine.
Catherine, you are not really talking to Chase Rice. Please stop talking to these fake profiles. You can see how quickly a voice can be faked.
Wow.
Yikes.
That's wow. I did not realize that.
This cost me $5, but they're using free apps because that one's more robotic.
$5 in 5 minutes, David was able to create that.
Wow.
You're not the first video that we've put out where a woman thought she was talking to Chase Rice. We dropped that video November.
I watched it.
We watched it together.
I reached out to Chase Rice's management team.
Yeah. Which are the verified accounts on
From his
social
official.
medias. Yeah, from his official. Yeah, I know. I've seen it.
But you know, I've heard you say I know 37 times in the last 30 minutes.
Okay.
So like, if you know, like, why do you keep going down this path? Your friend's crying and she's hurt because she's trying to intervene and help you out. She's trying to shake you.
Have you told him about the Bitcoin?
What do you mean? That was sent to me? No, I haven't told anybody that except for you.
Why are you not telling us stuff? We're looking into this.
This was just sent last week. What was it? So somebody had sent, one of them had sent me crypto of $100,000. And it's still in my Coinbase. But they're saying I have to pay a fee in order to access it.
That's a red flag.
So it's now $301,000.
Can I see it? This isn't Bitcoin. So this is a scam that I've seen before. Basically, when they send it, Coinbase converts it in the wrong way, so it makes it look like you have a lot of money in your account. This is worth maybe like 1 or 2 pennies, just so you know.
Yeah.
And so when they convert it though on Coinbase, it screws up the number and send it. And so it makes it look like you have a lot of money in your account. But if you were to withdraw this money, it's not real.
In the middle of breaking all of the research down to Catherine, Brienne got a hit on the IP tracker that they sent to the Chase Rice profile.
So he clicked the link.
Yeah, that's what I told you he would.
Yeah, 1 click.
Where's that at?
It's Lagos, Nigeria.
I told you he'd click on it. Oops, wrong one.
It's like a very non-emotional response for somebody who's like spending their full day talking to somebody. You just found out the person you're talking to.
He's in Nigeria.
And that you're not spending time with your kids and you're in your room all the time. Spending time with this person, sending money to this person. They're in Nigeria.
That's one of them, yeah.
But this person's not even a friend. You had said, hey, if we're just friends, I'm okay with that. This person's not a friend.
No, because he's been lying to me the whole time.
They're reaching out to you because they want money.
Yeah, I see that now.
Yeah. So what are you going to do with this one?
Tell him to leave me alone.
But Catherine, do you see what's going on?
I see.
So why are you doing this?
I don't know.
Could this be a distraction from some of the therapy and pain that
I'm trying to deal with? Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Like 10 grand, I know you're like, well, I won this money. You could have like taken your kids out like on a cool vacation for 10 grand.
My kids are spoiled.
Well, you could go out with your friends.
I mean, 10K may not be a lot to you.
It is a lot to me. It really is. I mean, honestly,
it's not just about the money too. It's the time.
I need to start spending more time with my kids. Yes.
Yeah, and things
they
that
did
you
just
enjoy.
lose their dad too. They don't need to lose their mom too.
Yeah.
I need to spend more time with my kids. I do. I see that.
I mean, we're not therapists. We're just showing you
that people are just
that this is not real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I mean, what are you going to do now, Catherine?
I don't know.
I mean, you have 11 Chase Rices on your phone.
I know. One's texting me right now.
This is an addiction.
I'm not sending any more money, that's for damn sure.
No, Catherine, it's an addiction, though. You're addicted to talking to these people. I
guess because I'm lonely, I don't know.
I think my only question, right? You know everything. You know the IP trackers in Nigeria. This person the people you're sending money to thought it was for something else. You know, all the images you're getting are photoshopped, all the stories are fake, and you're spending all your time with all these people. How do you leave here today and us help you? Like, that's what I want to do. That's why we flew you out here. So how do we help you?
I don't know.
Because we've given you everything you need to know about the people you're talking to. It's your choice if you want to continue with these relationships and engage in these conversations.
Right.
Catherine, put your phone away for a minute. Seriously, put your phone away. Like, you've been on your phone this whole time. You're like not even making eye contact with. This is crazy. I've literally never met anybody like you where like you can't have a conversation with me and you're like on your phone swiping between Chase Rice profiles. Like, I'm here trying to help you out. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get feedback and you can't even get feedback.
I don't know what to say. I mean, like,
push it aside. Like, for 5 minutes, push it aside. We care about you. Your friend cares about you. We're trying to help you here. This is obviously an addiction, and you have to replace it with something else, right? You are addicted to having conversations with people. There's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
Just have conversations with good people that want to have conversations with you, not for money.
Right.
And put this away, because this is consuming you. Like, I could only imagine being at home and having your kids around and everything else and you being locked in your room, and this consumes you instead of your kids and your family. There are outlets, and you have to take this energy that you're wasting on your 3 phones and you have to use it somewhere else. We're gonna call you a month from now and you're gonna be talking to 69 other Chase Rice profiles.
No.
The other part is you have all these profiles on your phone. What are you gonna do right now?
Delete it, I guess. I don't know.
Well, let's see it.
Which one?
Well, why would you not delete all of them? You
All
know
of
the
them.
truth.
On all phones.
Have the other one clicked on it yet? On the link yet?
But what, do you really need to see that? You know everything.
The area of where they're
you do
going
not need to
be.
see anything else. In your gut, do you really think that one of those is Chase Rice?
I did, yeah.
No, right now, after you know what you know now.
This still could be, yeah.
Catherine.
You're an extremely aware person.
I am.
And you know that Chase Rice, the real Chase Rice, would reach out to you.
No, he would not reach out to me like that. No, you're right.
You know the answer, Catherine.
Mm-hmm.
We're just putting the nail in the coffin by doing the IP tracker.
You're right.
I mean, we want to help you out. However we can help you out, just let us know.
Let's go eat. Let's give you some time to think over this.
While we sat down for lunch, David put together this AI voice message of Chase Rice so Catherine could send it to all 12 of the profiles she was communicating with.
Hey, this is the real Chase Rice. I just met with Catherine at my meet and greet, and she thought she was really talking to me on Telegram. Why are y'all using my images to steal money from her?
We were hoping this would be the end of Catherine's communication with these profiles.
We've showed you everything at this point. You know in your heart the answer. You're just so attached to the conversations you're having.
I think I was trying to prove to them that I was talking to the real one. That's why I did it.
But you don't have to prove to us. You don't have to prove to nobody.
Nope.
She freaking loves you no matter what.
I don't care.
I do.
I think I was trying to prove to him that I was, because I didn't want to make
You're
myself
so
look like
stubborn,
this.
Catherine.
I am.
Catherine's so stubborn.
I am stubborn. I am.
I mean, don't you think it's like time to move on from this chapter and wipe all these guys out?
Go to Michigan for a minute.
Don't tell me what to do.
I'm just saying, go meet.
I'm going to see my kids.
Go meet a boy in Michigan, so it won't be back home or.
I'm not moving to Michigan. I'll meet somebody someday.
If not, you got me.
No.
Just kidding, Catherine.
If you don't get rid of this, you'll continue down this path, you know? So like if you don't delete these people, you'll just continue to have the conversation because you're addicted to the conversations. You're addicted to the attention. And there's so many other people in this world that would like love to hang out with you and talk to you and meet you, that you deserve their attention, they deserve your attention.
I'm talking to all these chases because I was trying to prove to Debbie I wasn't an idiot, that I was talking to the real one, I guess. So.
Never thought you were.
Yeah, you did.
Never
you and my
thought
son
you
both.
were dated. No. No. I just wanted to let you know that it's not.
Debbie did all of this. Debbie made this happen.
Anything you want to say to Debbie? Because you've been ripping her new one the whole time I've been here.
She's still going to get it too. I mean, wait till we leave.
I'll take it.
But why? You guys are friends. You shouldn't have to take it.
That just makes her feel better if that's what she wants to do.
No, you're not a punching bag.
I'm right here for her, you know? I won't leave her side. I don't ask her for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a true loyal friend.
Mm-hmm.
In the same room with her, even at that.
I'm still going to the concert on June 5th. I don't care.
You should. You should.
And you're not going.
I'm not trying to go.
Catherine and Debbie's Uber had arrived to take them to the airport to finally head home after a long journey. We said our goodbyes and they went on their way, even making it to their flight on time. The following week, we gave Catherine a call to get an update.
Hello, Catherine.
Hello, Brianna.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good.
So you are headed somewhere right now. Where are you going?
Chase Rice's concert.
First of all, we were supposed to meet with you and Debbie. So where's Debbie?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since day before yesterday or yesterday.
Are you guys not talking, or what's going on between you two?
She came home. She was off work. She came home, washed some clothes, and packed a bag and left. I don't know where she went.
She did say that she's going to be here. So I just wanted to see if there was anything between you and her since the last time we saw you guys.
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. So if we can just spend just a quick minute chatting about the IP trackers. We sent 2 IP trackers to the 2 main profiles that you had been talking to. And while you were here, we were able to validate that one of them was from Nigeria.
Yes, and I blocked that one.
The second one is also from Nigeria, both in 2 different places, one from Lagos, one from Abuja.
Okay.
So, I mean, the elephant in the room. You had 69 Chase Rice profiles you were talking to every single day. What's the status of all those characters that you're talking to?
I blocked most of them.
Most of them?
I blocked all but one.
Why did you not block them out of curiosity?
Because I like chatting with them.
So did you call this person out that you're talking to that you know he's a scammer, or you just kind of continue with the conversation?
I asked him about it, yeah.
And
he just kind of goes, ha, 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 ha.
Well, I mean,
if you want to chat and entertain scammers, that is 100% up to you. I mean,
I don't want to chat and entertain scammers for one. This one hasn't even ever asked me for money.
But Chase Rice is not sitting there behind that profile messaging you. It's not Chase Rice. So
I understand that. Yes, I understand
at this
that.
point, you are just talking to online romance scammers and entertaining these guys or girls.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah, I mean, look, what we
Right.
do is we do the research and then we give you everything you need to make the right decision for you. And if, that means you want to continue talking to these people, like, you're an adult, like you do what you want to do. By the way, how is your relationship with Debbie, Catherine?
As far as I know, it hasn't changed. Why?
Because like, I want to get something off my chest. I think you and I have a very special relationship where we can both be honest with each other. And so like, you are very mean to her. I'm not kidding. You are extremely mean to her. Why is that?
Well, I didn't realize I was being so mean to her.
Seriously?
Maybe I was mad at her because she made us miss the first flight. She left the house at midnight the night before, and I told her not to leave because I told her we had that flight. But she decided to go with her little boyfriend instead. And I knew she was going to end up being late. I almost left her, but
What about the day after though? Because that's when we saw you.
I was still upset from the day before.
Catherine, I don't think the flight is as like, I don't care about the flight. Like, I'm just saying, like, as a friend, I wouldn't want to be treated that way. And it actually bothered me the way you were talking to her. And I just want to address it because, like, Catherine, I actually like you. I think we hit it off. We all hit it off. And I just want to be candid with you. I think you're actually a nice person and you have good intentions. And Debbie's also somebody that you truly care about. So I just want to pass it along. You do what you want with it.
Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
So what does the future hold for you?
I'll probably be deleting Telegram in all honesty. I'll be deleting the whole app. Honestly, I hate social media. I really do.
That's a good decision.
Well, cool. Okay. So you have to send us videos of the concert tonight. You have an amazing time, Catherine, and we'll be in touch. If you ever need anything, you can reach out to us.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time to meet us. I do appreciate it.
Seekers, it's almost time for our weekly live stream. You can find a link to our live stream on our YouTube channel by clicking the live tab and going to our most recent video. See you all there. If you have been involved in a romance scam, don't forget to report it. It helps get the word out and potentially stops other people from being scammed. Thanks for watching. Don't forget all of our new videos go out every Wednesday. If you like this video, subscribe. And if you want to see more, you should probably click one of these two videos.